Hello, my name is Mr. Mendoza, and I'm going to go over Canvas, just the basics, just to get us going. And um, as questions arise, we will answer those questions in Zooms or via email. So I can kind of give you an idea of how to use this. Some of you already use this, and you're quite familiar with how to use this. But however, some of us have not used this before. This is our first year. So what I'm going to do is kind of give you a quick overview on some of the main important things and some of the main sites that you'll be seeing here in Canvas, some of the tabs. So what I'm going to do right now is just show you how, this is how I see it. I have access to all the students in my classroom, people, assignments, discussion, quizzes. That's how I see it. The way you see it as a student, if I click here, student view, you will see the home page, but you will not be able to see all these other tabs because it's not important. What's going to be important for you is the modules tab. Everything we do in class is going to be in modules. If it's an assignment, if it's a quiz, or if it's an announcement, it's going to be in modules. So what I'm going to do here is show you, this is my home page. Welcome to Mr. Mendoza's virtual geometry class. Now, you may say, well, I'm not in geometry. Well, this is the same setup for pre-algebra, and the same setup for IPC, integrated physics, chemistry. If you go down here, if you scroll down, it'll tell you here in yellow, being fourth period for my geometry, it'll be highlighted in yellow, telling you the times that we'll have a live Zoom and times where we have asynchronous. I know it's kind of the vocab, synchronous, asynchronous. Synchronous means that we have real FaceTime, live FaceTime, and those happen twice a week. Asynchronous means that you do things on your own time at your own pace via Canvas. So you can see here what fourth period will see. It's highlighted for them. I have a Zoom link here to hyperlink. So if you click on that, it'll take you to the Zoom meeting. And then this is the passcode for that class. So every single class is set up the same way. So for example, if I'm going to go ahead and click on a different class, it would be the same thing. One thing that we as students, or you as students, should always use or check is inbox. If you have an email, just check your email here. Also, calendar. If you're not sure, just check on the calendar. And this being my fourth period geometry class, if you click on the calendar, you should have laid out for you on the days that you have Zoom meets, should be highlighted and shown up here in the calendar. So you can see here. So if this is geometry, we meet geometry on Tuesday the 1st, and then Friday the 4th. That's geometry. If you were any other class, it would show up somewhere else. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and leave student view, and I'm going to choose a different class. I'm going to go with pre-algebra. So let's go ahead and do pre-algebra and see how that looks like. Once my computer loads here. So I go to, again, dashboard. It'll show all the courses that I'll be doing this semester. And my internet here is kind of slow. And so I'm going to wait for it to load. And there is pre-algebra, I said. So we're going to go to pre-algebra, and then we're going to see how that class is going to look like. Pre-algebra is first period, so it should look different on the schedule. Again, this is my teacher view. You have all these tabs over here that I can have access to, but you as a student, those won't be important. So I'm going to click on student view, and then as a student, you're going to see what I had you see only, which is home, modules, and syllabus. So what I'm going to have you do now again is this. Again, this is the same template. Hello, welcome to Mr. Mendoza's pre-algebra class. And same thing. He said this is going to be first period. So I highlighted first period throughout the week, so you can see when you have my class live Zoom or when you have asynchronous. It's the same thing. Zoom link and then the password. If you go to calendar and you're in pre-algebra, go to calendar and you'll see when the Zoom meets will be. So that's a quick way to see, hey, when do I have this class? When do I not have this class? Always just click on calendar, and here we are. So again, I'm going to dismiss this right here because I can't see. So again, the 31st, I have a Zoom meet, and the 3rd, I have a Zoom meet. And if you click on it, it tells you what time, when, and where. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that was a good way to go ahead and say, hey, how can I check when I have a Zoom meet or not? If you have any questions, please go ahead and send me an email or a reminder.